due to my friends knowing who this person is, I can't disclose names.
You should know I'm a Bahamian from the Bahamas. It's the place you vacation.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video with your girl Queenie Show. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to be a part of my royal squad. And if you're old, welcome back to another lit video. So today we're doing story time part 3, I guess. I'm not sure. I do think this is story time part 3. I think it is. I'm not sure, but this story time part whatever. We're gonna be doing about my toxic ex best friend. So get your little sippy cups out. I have my end cup with me because it's about to be good.
My story about my toxic ex best friend ex. I got a toxic friend. I'm gonna just say that I don't consider her ex best friend or a friend of me. Yeah, because I don't know if I consider her best friend because I like. Anyway, that's kind of the story.
Me and my best friend went to the same school from grade 7 through 9. I switched schools in grade 10. So me and my best friend was not in the same grade class in grade 7. But grade 8, they split the classes up into who got so in grade 7, like that. So we was in like the middle class. And she was in with me, but in grade 7 she became close with this girl. So this girl named Aunt Jackie. We can call her Aunt Jackie because they're looking at my Aunt Jackie gel, but we can name her Jackie. And my best friend, I don't know what to call my best friend. Lovely. Okay, yeah. So Jackie is my frenemy and Lovely is my best friend. So because they got close in grade 8 when we got put in the same class, my best friend was so close with her and I became close with her because of my best friend. So we were like the three musketeers. Hey, hey.
3 musketeers. Hey, hey! Tell us, shorty, come here. I'm trying to blow her back out. Walking funny for the year.
But anyway, so all 3 of us got close. So it was me, Jackie, and Lovely. So we was close, like close. We were going by each other's house and everything. At that point, we found out her family members go to our church. So she started coming to church with us. So we have school, church, and we just go by each other's house. But then the 3 musketeers. So we had this friend named Deborah, right? We had this friend named Deborah. And Deborah introduced all 3 of us, well, me and my best friend, me and Lovely, to her boyfriend, like when we was in grade 7, end of grade 7, beginning of grade 9, that summer. So we were friends with her boyfriend, and with us being friends with her boyfriend, and being around him at youths, Jackie became friends with this boy too. So all of us was close, right? But the boy used, like at that time, you used to tweet for each other. So you'd be like, oh, you want to tweet for me? Yeah, here's my password. Oh, you want to tweet for me? See my password there. So yeah, so he would use my phone to go on Twitter. But when Twitter's popping, but Twitter's still popping. But at that time, it was when everybody's tweeting for each other. So the boy began calling Tom. So Tom asked me to tweet for him. So I tweeted for him. So his account saved in my phone and what's not. Cool, fine. And I told him, he's like, no problem. Whenever you want to tweet, go tweet for me. He's like, okay. Okay. So I'll tweet for him every once in a while. Then there's one day I forgot to switch over to my account. So the notification from his account was coming into my phone. And I realized who it was. I'm like, okay, interesting. Not open it, just switch over to my account. I had nothing to do with that. The person who he was talking to was Jackie. Okay. I had nothing to do with that. I say, be cool, we'll be friends. Point blank. Not. Boom, right? So later on that weekend when we had I think we had like church on a Saturday, right? So we went and my friend, I forget what I call my friend, but my friend, I I forgot what I called my friend. Deborah. Oh, Deborah told me that Tim, I forgot what I called him. I think he called him Tom, but Tom and Jackie was like tight, and they called and talking to each other 24/7 on Twitter and on BBM, because that's when BBM was popping. But on BBM, so like, okay, I felt bad because me and Lovely introduced her to this boy. So you felt bad. I kind of felt bad this time too. As my friend, I'm like, I'm sorry, I can talk to her about it. So that Monday at school, we're lining up waiting for our teacher to open up the class, and I'm talking to her, and she said, "Oh, down to his date." I'm like, I was shocked, cause you dating a friend of ours boyfriend, and you want to us to tell him, but you're gonna tell me. But me and this girl was tight. Me and this girl was tight. But I'm like, this is not happening. So I went to tell my friend, because I'm not that type of friend to figure out your boyfriend cheating on you, but he ain't gonna tell me. And I ain't gonna tell you. I'm that type of friend to tell you. If you don't listen to me, then point blank. I told you what I know. So if you don't listen, that's on you. So, and that story, they broke up. But that's what I did. That's not when I found out she was toxic. I thought that was just, let me just cheat, help him cheat. So we still was like, yeah, right? So at this point, 2013, 2014, I think 2013, 2012, 2014. I lied. Yeah, I graduated. Yeah, 2014, 2014, 13, when I did.
But then they would talk and WhatsApp. We would talk on Twitter, on WhatsApp. We was close. We had these chats and everything. And then I forget what her name was. Jackie had a crush on someone who was an older grade than us. And Lovely had a crush on someone who was an older grade than us. I did not. I was the odd one out of the bunch. I did not have a crush on nobody in that school. So they tried to get me to talk to the two boys who they were. Two boys who they like. They had a friend. Like, they were 3 people and how we were 3. They tried to get me to talk to him. Turns out me and the boy get friends. We was friends. We talked on Twitter to each other. Found out he lived 2 minutes away from me. And everything. So 3 of us they were trying to get all 3 of us have like a friend dating group, but I wasn't into that. I was all one of the bunch. So that was number 2. Like, she would get mad at me because I don't want to talk to the boy. I'm like, it ain't my fault, I don't want to talk. But she would get mad at me every time I don't want to talk to them or be around them. Like, I think in grade 8 my cousin came to the school, so I became close with my cousin. And when they would go around with those boys, I would be with my cousin. In grade 8, with all of us being in the same class, we had a class project. And they all came to my house. Because, like, we came to my house after school, and then we was going out to our youths. Because our youths was having something at the Independence Park, which is where we have our independence celebration every year. We were having something there that's like, that was Friday night? Yeah, that Friday night. So, because we was having something there, I was the one who lived the closest. So, and where we was and I had like the biggest area to practice. So because of that, they all came to my house and we got dressed there and we practiced. We had a project, like I think it was a music project where we had to come up with like a talent or something. And so I don't even think we did it together. But yeah, we had to come up with a talent or something. So we obviously 3 close friends, so we all did it together. Came to my house. I don't know, but something happened that night. When we dropped my best friend home, my best friend was mad. Huck around me or someone pick her up from the park, but we had to drop my best friend home, so yeah.
My best friend was mad at the end of the night, and I still don't know why. I should ask something. I still don't know why. But back to grade 9. Yeah. So my best friend got close with her and what's not. We still was close, but I just was in a different class. But it's whatever. We still have the same lunchtime and everything, and church and youths and everything, and go by each other's house. There's this one point in grade 9. We were doing national exams, and I would always go with my best friend like on Saturdays after classes. So we had like, that was nice. We had classes, so I would always call my best friend after classes. So yeah, she would come too. And this one time, I don't know, but I don't even think this was Saturday. This was after classes. No, I was sleeping by my best friend one weekend, and she came on a Saturday. Oh, her mommy invited us after church. I think her mommy invited us after church for dinner. I think that's how that went. Yeah, I think that's how that went. Her mommy invited us to church after dinner, and me, being the odd one in the bunch, not being on there around most of the damn times, we went to the park, right? And I went in the bathroom there. No. We went to the park, we walked, okay? And then them two conspired and say, oh, we're going to leave Nisha. So they run ahead of me. I think I was doing something on my phone. So they run ahead of me and they go inside the house and lock the door. I don't know if they thought I would have been mad or something. But I just was there on my phone and like, okay, at some point someone can come home and see me outside and let me in. So I didn't really care. But it was all Jackie's idea. I feel like Jackie was jealous of me and my best friend's relationship, but not gonna say anything. But yeah, at that point, it was what it was. I just sit down on my phone and play games or whatever was on my phone at that time. So after that, for the summer of 2014, I changed schools. So it was just my best friend and her. So I changed schools. So my best friend got that tight. So they was going by the house, sleepovers. I was going to different schools. I didn't even care. So now, a couple of weeks before school started, this girl, Jackie had the audacity to tell me. No, I lied. She had the audacity. We still was close. She told me to watch out for her boyfriend, who was not her boyfriend, but it's her boyfriend who was not her boyfriend. So the boy was not her boyfriend, but she was calling him that. Because he started dating this girl, right? This girl named Puff. She started dating Puff. He started dating Puff. And Jackie can tell me stuff about Puff, like how Puff is sneak out to see boys, how Puff is don't go home and tell someone, Puff is sleep by boys, Puff is do this, Puff is do that. Puff have a fake ID. Wait, you tell me all this type of stuff about Puff.
We had to do this job already in staying in grade 10. But I don't know why we did it, right? But we had to do it in grade 10. So, who was in my job readiness class? Puff. So, Puff is in my job readiness class. I don't know who's sitting right in front of me. Because there was like rectangular tables. And Puff was sitting right in front of me. So I'm like, so Puff and me get tight. Me and her get cool. Like, I'm like, I don't know how to get out of my mouth. But I'm like, I don't know. But Jackie told me to watch out for you. Because you date this boy. And she told me all type of stuff about you. Who told me to do that? Who tell me to do that? So Puff gone and tell the boy. And I don't know who went and tell Jackie. But next thing I know, Jackie can come to me and say, why you like this girl about this, that, and that. So I'm like, how I lie? I did not know the girl from a can of paint. I don't know why I say that. But like how the paints be closed, I didn't know her from... Mate, I did not know her. Because if you think about it, I switched schools. I know like a handful of people. And that handful of people was not Puff. The handful of people don't even bother with Puff. That's how different I was. So I'm like, how I lie? I knew tell me these stuff. Then she told me no shit. I'm like, I must be a dream. Because I didn't know Puff from a can of paint. You tell me this about Puff. I didn't even know Puff and the boy was dating. So
I had a drink because I didn't know Puff and this boy was dating. I'm like, oh, how? I'm like, you know what? That dead. And from then, I stopped talking to her. But my best friend was so close, so whenever my best friend do stuff, I was like far away if she by my best friend. And at this time, my best friend lived like, I could throw a rock into her. Yeah, that's how close she used to live for me. So whenever we would go out and she home, I'd say, I'm gonna go by her. She done, yeah. So at this point, I didn't even want to do that because I don't know when this girl could be there because I was sadly upset. I did not want to bother with her no more, so I cut off all ties to her. I deleted her number on my phone. I do everything. The only ties we had was with my best friend. So at this point, I'm like, cool, whenever you do stuff and she there, don't invite me. Whenever you do this or that, I will stay far away. Okay, that's how it was. From the three musketeers to just one her. They would go out, have sleepovers, and do this and that. So, my best, this park and her, she did the same thing that she takes someone's boyfriend. Yeah, she did the same thing to us. She's dating one of our boyfriends. I don't know what happened, but at the end of the day, she's engaged. And I feel like the boy can do the same thing he did to his girlfriend, to another girl. I mean, with another girl. And at one point, I don't know, I got in trouble. I mean, I didn't get in trouble. I got blocked and I got cursed at because I spilled my mind. Because they say you can, the boy posts her. Like, you can post her for girls, but you can't post her. And then he saw it and he got mad. And I'm like, yeah, nah. It's whatever. If you get mad, it's the truth. And she's supposed to be this tight with a girl. So I'm like, yeah. And now they don't talk. Moral of the story, I don't like that girl. I mean, and then the other day, I talked to this girl from 2014. Like physically talk to her, see her snaps, see any social media of hers, because I know her, I delete on everything. This girl again had the audacity to tell somebody I is watch her snap stories. I'm like, who's watch her snap stories? This is me. I gone and my cousin trying to say, oh, you have Jackie on Snap? Oh yeah, let me go see. My cousin look, she said she blocked her. I'm like, okay. Probably watch the story and see me. So he blocked. I gonna ask my other friend if she had her on her Snap. She tell me, yeah, and I asked for her Snap name and she tell me, be nice. I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna tell her to keep my name out of her mouth. But she give me it and she ain't at me back.
But she ain't at me back. And then I asked my cousin again if she have on Twitter. My cousin can say, yeah. So my cousin look, no. My cousin, no. Her boyfriend tweets something about her and I go in and look. And I couldn't see her profile picture. I couldn't see her tweets and say because this person made me block. I'm like, so I asked my cousin, because my cousin went to the same school as them at the end, like almost like grade 11 I think. When I was in grade 12 she moved, so I asked her and she said, yeah, my cousin gonna look. She had my cousin blocked. I'm like, cool. So I asked my best friend and my good best friend said, yeah, she blocked. I'm like, cool. I'm like, so you went to the extent to look for our Twitter to block us. Why? Because you know you're doing wrong? I don't get why I was blocked, because I wasn't even bothering her by the end of the day. Watch who you call your best friend, or watch who you call your friend, because they can stab you in your back and tell you was a liar. That's all of my toxic best friend story. I may come back with another toxic story. If you do like my toxic or story time series, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Make sure you turn on your post notification as well and subscribe and do all the fun stuff to get me on the road to 1K. I do appreciate y'all for subscribing and supporting me and the Royal Squad.
Got that jump, jumping on.